their minds, there's no question they are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question at the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this off season.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Goff. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Patrick. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their rookie quarterback.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Inside the 10. It is caught. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's Chubb. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. One more time, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tight Spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Khalil Dorsey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Goff to throw. This one caught by Patrick. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. Throwing here is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On 2nd down, Goff. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 7-3 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Second and a yard. Patrick motioning here. A second down throw for Goff. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Goff to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on first or second down. Like, the issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. Goff. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
It's hard to imagine where this offense found themselves just 2 plays earlier. Now after suffering 2 sacks, this third and goal looks a heck of a lot different than it did not too long ago.
Back-to-back sacks back him up. What's going to happen now on third and goal? Here's Goff. This throw out wide to St. Brown.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Naheem Hines. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jerry Judy, the intended target, and that will lead to a second down. They'll look to throw. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing, Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's going to have the Lions' 1st down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues. A run up the gut with Montgomery. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
Hold on. Check. What? What's that?
To throw is Goff. That'll be caught, and he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for two, unable to tie this football game up. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here. Starting with a... On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now the veteran, it's Nyheim Hines. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, it's Goff. This one complete right side. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Sam Laporta, touchdown Detroit. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will up the lead to 5. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Hines now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Browns offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Raymond going to return it, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up
For the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down. On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Chubb. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. The big lineman, Aleem McNeil, ends the play there. Third and 6. He'll drop to throw. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. He'll take this in back at the 16. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he's going to take this all the way home. David Montgomery, touchdown Lions. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a handoff to Chubb. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On the ground, it's Chubb. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Browns getting their punting team out there as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. This one caught at the 4. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh.
And he will dive into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's Chubb. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 15 yards, the pickup. Good for a first down.
Nice first down pickup there by Sam Laporta, the second-year tight end out of Iowa. And you talk about having a breakout rookie campaign, Mike. I mean, to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie at the tight end position is no easy feat. He kind of burst onto the scene as the Lions found themselves in the NFC Championship. I had a chance this summer to spend some time with him at our TEU, kind of our tight end only camp that I run with Kelsey and Kittle in Nashville. And seeing him work up close and personal, you can see why, even though he's a young player, he's had the level of success that he's had only 2 years now into his career.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
The motion man is Raymond. On second down, Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. A run up the middle with Chubb. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Now, faking the give. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a handoff to Chubb, heading left. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Third and a yard. They'll go with Chubb. He is going to have a Browns 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run. This is Hines. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Nick Chubb, touchdown Browns. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The offense staying put. They will go for two. They'll stick to the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. One more time for Montgomery. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Lions first down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, Montgomery. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. He slams it in there, and he is in. David Montgomery, touchdown Lions. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball comes out. And one of the Browns is in there. And yes, Cleveland able to retain possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.